You know what we ought to do, man? First thing, man, go and get us a groovy dinner.
Hello everybody, Smyrna Cowboy here, going home from eating dinner with my wife. Met her after work, and so we'd have a nice dinner at Cracker Barrel. Met her there afterwards, and it's a really nice night. Supposed to rain, supposed to be moving in tonight on until tomorrow. So I thought I'd get out on the bike and do a little riding on down the highway. And people drive like lunatics. I'm sure it's just not here, it's everywhere. They just be skedaddling. Do. The blistering northern part of Smyrna, Tennessee. I thought I'd bring up a couple of topics here while I'm on the way home. I'd like to thank everyone for watching the weight loss video thingy, and give you that website again. It's www.stickk.com, and I'm on there as Smyrna Cowboy, not the Smyrna Cowboy. They didn't have enough letters. I always like to try to keep things uniformed, you know. And if you want to join in the weight loss thing, there's no cost to join. You can have a cash incentive. Some people use that for an incentive. I'm not gonna lose $20 a week for not losing so much poundage, you know, that sort of thing. You can do that. You can opt for that or not. It's not a prerequisite. You just go on your honor type thing, which I've done. And one Jan is in there with me. Thank you, sweetie. Appreciate that. And just getting started on it, actually. And I would like your opinion or some comments or a solution to the problem that I've come up with. Actually, I'm really stumped on it, actually. If you notice, when I was doing the difference between video cameras that I had, the Samsung camcorder I got for Christmas, here's a picture of it right here. And I would like to try to attach that some way to the helmet. I know the audio will be non-functional because it's just so much wind noise. It doesn't have an external mic plug like the Contour HD and the GoPros. It's like that. They don't have an external jack for an external microphone. And I would like to get some feedback on how to attach it. I think I said that already. Attach it to my helmet. I think Velcro would not hold it on there with enough strength because of all the wind and it's going, you know, going that fast on the bike. I like the Contour HD railing system. I don't know if you can get that for another camera or not. I'll have to do some research on that. I think I looked for it, but you can buy the base plate, but you know, but that's for the Contour HD. But if anyone else can think of another way to attach it to the helmet, believe you me, I'm all ears, because I would like to try that. I put it on the back camera mount on the top box back there, but the lens is angled up in such a way that you won't get any road at all. You'll get just sort of like pointing up toward the sky, which that would be irrelevant for a secondary viewing camera. The way that the lens is angled, if you look back at the picture, you can see how the how it's angled up. I think I'll go by Kmart that way. But if anybody can find a creative solution to this problem, I would really appreciate it. And I also was looking at 1Gian's ride in I think it was Jacksonville, Florida, and going by where Navy Thomas 8 used to live back in the day. And I think that is so cool if other vloggers and stuff that used to live in somebody else's city would go by their home just to see what it looks like now, if whoever's done something to it or whatever. That'd be so cool to do. And if anybody used to live in the Nashville area, if you would like to shoot me a PM on where you used to live, I'd be more than happy to vlog that and go by your old house or whatever to see what's been done to it, or just to visit the old neighborhood stomping grounds, because I think that's just so cool to reminisce like that and everything. It's just really cool. So I like to thank 1Gian for doing that. That was very, very cool. The reason I slowed down on that because there was water there. I didn't lean very far in it. So I really thought that was cool. And I'd like to do a couple of shout outs. I'd like to do a shout out to LJ, Lori Jennifer, and her trying times with her crash and having to get rid of Shamu. I know that hurt, sweetie, and I know a lot of people say it's just a bike, but once you get attached to something like that, whether it be has a pulse or just an inanimate object, you still get attached to it. So I know it hurts, but it'll, like everything else, all pain will pass. You'll still remember it, but the pain will slowly fade away. And to Sven, buddy, I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name correctly, Svengali, I believe that's how it's pronounced, and about your fracture, your leg being broken and stuff, and I wish you a speedy recovery also. In the videos I've seen of your injury, it looked like it was pretty rough. So I wish you all the best. I really don't want to see that video when you did it. It was hard enough to see Lori Jennifer's, but I'm glad that she posted it just to show that it wasn't her fault. I know I couldn't have held on to it, and with all those bumps and cracks and stuff in the road like that, I knew I couldn't do that. So I wish you a speedy recovery, sweetie. I know it's got to be painful, because I know being off ALF for the longer times I did, when getting my new hip put in, it just sucked. But the one thing I had going for me was being in winter, and the weather was so nasty here this winter that even if I could or was able to get out on the bike, there would be no way that I could do it with all the rain and the slushy snow and freezing rain, and there was no way I could have done it anyway. So I guess I did pick a good time to have my surgery. So, well, I guess that's going to be it for this video here, boys and gals, guys and girls. So this is the Smyrna Cowboy going home to my hacienda in Smyrna, Tennessee. Wishing you and yours a good day. And until next time, the thrilling adventures of the Smyrna Cowboy. Adios.